Welcome. In this lecture, we are going to understand what will happen if we apply DC input to a moving iron instrument. Now, in previous lecture, I have said that moving iron instrument can measure both AC and DC. So here we have a moving iron instrument which range is 300 volt. That means the maximum voltage that can be applied to this instrument is 300 volt. This voltmeter has an inductance of 0.8 Henry. The instrument reads correctly in 50 Hz supply. That means whenever it is connected in AC supply, and its full scale deflection is 100 milliampere. This means whenever we are applying 100 milliampere or 0.1 ampere to this instrument, it gives the full scale deflection. Now what will be the instrument reading when it is connected to a 200 volt DC supply? Okay, so first we need to see that this instrument can read correctly in 50 Hz supply. That means whenever it is given an AC supply and its full scale deflection current is 100 milliampere or 0.1 ampere. So what is the internal impedance of this instrument? That is equal to voltage by current. Now your question will be, why I am trying to determine the impedance of this moving iron instrument? The reason is I have to determine the value of internal resistance of this moving iron instrument. Now your question will be, why internal resistance? That is because whenever we want to determine the instrument reading, that means in terms of volt, when it is connected to a 200 volt DC supply, then we have to determine the value of current I due to 200 volt DC supply. Now your question will be, why this current? Because we know the instrument gives full scale deflection at 100 milliampere. So if we try to determine the value of current due to 200 volt DC supply, then we can calculate the proportion on which the instrument will give readings due to this 200 volts DC supply. So what is our strategy to solve this question? First, determine the value of impedance Z. From there, determine the value of resistance R. From there, determine the value of current I, and finally determine the proportion by which we can calculate the reading due to 200 volt DC supply. Clear? Now let us solve this problem as per our strategy. First is Z. So we know Z or impedance is equal to voltage by current. So voltage here is given 300 volt and our current is, for full scale deflection, 0.1 ampere or 100 milliampere. So from here we are getting that impedance of this moving iron instrument is 3000 ohm. Next we have to determine the value of R. So we know from the equation that Z equal to R plus JX, and if we take the modulus, then Z square is equal to R square plus X square, or Z equal to root over R square plus X square. So from there we can get the value of R, which is equal to root over Z square minus X square. Clear? Now we know x is equal to omega L, or x is equal to 2 pi fl, where f is the frequency and L is the inductance. Frequency is 50 Hz and inductance is equal to 0.8 Henry. So we can write from here x equal to 2 into 3.14 into 50 into 0.8, so that we get x equal to 251.32 ohm. Now if we give this equation name as equation 1, then putting the value of x in equation 1, we get r is equal to root over 3000 square, that is the value of z, minus 251.32 square. So the value of r is equal to 2989.45 ohm. Now this is the internal resistance of the instrument, at which it is giving a full scale deflection, is the internal resistance of this instrument, and we can call it as Rm, meter resistance. Up to clear? So we have determined the value of R here. Now we have to determine the value of I. So whenever 200 volt is applied to this instrument, so the value of I is obviously a DC current, because the voltage applied here is a DC voltage. As per the question, DC supply 200 volt. So now IDC is equal to V by R, simple Ohm's law. So IDC is equal to now 200 divided by the value is here 2989.45. that means IDC is equal to this much ampere. Now as per the question, 100 milliampere gives full scale deflection when your applied voltage is 300 volt. So 100 milliampere or 0.1 ampere gives full scale deflection when supply voltage is 300 volt. So if we apply a simple unitary method, that is 1 ampere gives full scale deflection when supply is this volt, and this IDC current, that means 0.0669 ampere current, this will not give full scale deflection because this is less than the current required for full scale deflection. So when this amount of current is applied to the moving iron instrument, it will give 300 divided by 0.1 into 0.0669, that means 200.7 volt. So when 200 volt DC is applied to this moving iron instrument, this instrument will show 200.7 volt instead of 200 volt. So this is the way how we can determine the value of DC input to the moving iron instrument whenever a DC supply is applied. First impedance, then resistance, then current that we have determined, and then the proportion that I have shown in unitary method. In this way we can achieve our result. Now before ending, let me ask you a question. If we apply a mixed signal, that means the signal which contains both AC and DC, mixed, like this type of signal, suppose I is equal to 20 plus 30 omega t, or better to say sine omega t. If your input current is like this, will a moving iron instrument able to measure this current? In this question we have seen AC or DC separately used to this instrument. But whenever we are making an exception of making a mixed signal and apply it to our instrument or MI instrument, then will it able to calculate the value of this input current? If so, then why and how? Mention your answer in the comment section below.